Hey friends, welcome back to Crafting in the Rain. Have you seen people use these little plastic chapstick containers to make their own either chapstick holders or money holders? They look like this when they're put together. So they're sized for chapstick, of course, like a regular tube of chapstick would fit in there. And it also holds rolled up paper money like this. So it makes a really cute way to give gifts for graduation, like I did here, or holidays, birthday, Christmas, stuff like that. On the back side, use the perforation blade to create an easy open tearaway tab. So while I have not created or invented this concept, some of the files, or especially like just the PNG like printed versions that I've seen out there, don't have the right sizing for actually making this little plastic piece fit. So I played around with some designs on my own computer, did some cutting, readjusting, cutting again, and created an SVG file that gives you the perfect cutout shape here and a back layer that already has the perforation lines and the little tab cutout for easy open. So let's go into Design Space. I will show you how to use the file that I made. Make sure you check the description for the link where you can go get that file for free. So let's jump in. Open up a new Design Space project and upload the SVG that I have for this card. So you'll click Upload and then click on the image and Add to Canvas. It comes in with all the separate layers, but they are grouped together. So click Ungroup. This part is the front, this part is the back. The front part is ready to go. For the back part, we need to change it up just a little bit. Click on the layer that has the two straight lines and change the operation to perforate. This little shape is already a cut line, so just select everything and click Attach. So now we have our two perforated lines and then this little outline that will be the cutout so you can grab the tearaway part in the back. All right, and then as far as how you decorate the front of this card, it's totally up to you. You could add something for print then cut. You can cut out different cardstock or vinyl layers. I'm going to turn this one into a cute little graduation gift. So I'm going to search for congratulations and then 2023 cap. And so these are the two designs that I picked and pulled in. Just kind of size them a little bit. We're going to add a name. So type in the name that you want and then pick a font that you like. I'm going to go with the Alyssa Stencil script. And so that looks like this here on the card. And again, I'm just going to kind of play around with the spacing, the size, and this is what I ended up with. Rotate the name to kind of match the same angle as my congratulations image, and then drag the graduation cap so that it's just over the name a little bit. There's not one right or perfect way to do this. It'll depend on the font that you pick and how long the name is and stuff like that. But just decorate the front of this card however you want. And then I'm going to change this to like some imaginary school colors. I'm going to use blue and silver. All right, and then I decided I'm going to use the Smart Sticker cardstock for the front blue layer, and I want the back to just be a plain white cardstock. So I'm going to change that back to white so that I can make sure to cut that out on a separate layer. Okay, so when this is all ready, click Make It. You can see we've got our three different colors. This first mat I'm going to cut from metallic vinyl. So I'll connect it to my Cricut and select metallic vinyl, and I'm going to change the pressure up to more. That just works better for me. So it's cutting out all the decoration, all that front text and everything. When that finishes, Design Space will tell you to take out the regular blade and put in the perforation blade. So it'll perforate those 2 horizontal lines, and then you'll take out the perforation blade, put the regular blade back in, and it will cut the little cutout tab and the outline of the back of the card. Since I'm using the Smart sticker cardstock, I'm going to change this to without a mat. Change the material to the Smart Paper sticker cardstock. Default pressure is fine. And then if you look at the back, you'll see there's directional arrows to tell you which way to put it into your machine. And so just tuck it under those 2 tabs, push it up against the wheels, and press the load button. The Smart cardstock is wide enough that those wheels can grab it, and you don't need to put it on a mat. When it's done, you'll unload it, and then you can see here this. So I'm just pulling off this little piece that we don't need. You can see that it's sticky on the back. And then it's time to weed the vinyl. Some of these pieces were pretty small, and so as I'm doing the letters right here when I couldn't get the center of the R to stick, this is when I should have made the switch and decide to do a reverse weeding, but I'll do that in a second. So I got through all these letters here, and then I put my transfer tape on. So you get everything onto the transfer tape, and then you can go in with your weeding hook and pick out the teeny tiny pieces, and the centers of the letters stay a lot better. All right, so now I'm going to assemble the card. I stuck a chapstick inside the little blister pack and pressed that down onto my sticker cardstock. Then very carefully line that up with the back of the card. Make sure that you've got that perforated part on the bottom so that it lines up when you flip it over. And then I should have used clear transfer tape because I couldn't really see through my paper transfer tape, and you can see it just got off a little bit to the side. So that's my recommendation there. Use a clear transfer tape. And then I'm showing you that rolled up money also fits in this same package. Hopefully that'll give you some ideas on how you can make your own card like this. And of course it just peels open like this in the back. Like you saw, you can use print and cut. You can use any designs that are in Cricut already to decorate the front of your card. And then I just wanted to note also, if you are not using like the sticky cardstock like I did for this front layer, just use whatever glue that you like for gluing cardstock to cardstock or paper to paper. But then I recommend, like right here around this edge where you're gluing the plastic to the cardstock, you are going to have better luck if you use some kind of tape runner or glue dots or something right here that grabs onto the plastic a little bit better. So hopefully that helps you out. Go download that file. Let me know if you make some of these or if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Bye.